Lil Durk and them murder for hire. They saying that they got Lil Durk. They saying that they got a phone that's associated with Lil Durk.
A phone.
Lil Durk was on a plane with one of the killers. It was a witness that can say that Lil Durk said that it was a bounty out for Quando Rondo. Jam never talked to Lil Durk. Never talked to Lil Durk about the shit.
OTF Jam called another OTF member and said, "Hey, bro, it's hot. Y'all got them guns out of the way that we used on that hit? Did y'all move everything around so we don't get arrested?" Whole time OTF Jam on the phone call in the room with the feds, and they record all of it. So the snitch himself is on here snitching again. Nah, I'm just playing with y'all on though. Trenches News giving us some old news on Photo Gray. He giving us some updates on. I heard some real special updates about this Lil Durk shit on Photo Gray. So we finna see exactly what's going on. Y'all know Trenches News is an FBI informant, so he got all the news, folks. He got everything we want to hear, folks. So we might as well go right to the source, right to the FBI now, and see what he talking about.
Nah, Lil Durk and them murder for hire. They saying that they got Lil Durk. They saying that they got a phone that's associated with Lil Durk. They saying that Lil Durk was on a plane with one of the killers. They saying that they saying that it was a witness that can say that Lil Durk said that it was a bounty out for Quando Rondo. Okay, so
that don't really.
This how all this came about. Jam never talked to Lil Durk. Never talked to Lil Durk about the shit. Right. He called OTF Boogie. After this was supposed to go down, he called Boogie, phone, asking Boogie, oh man, it's hot. Man, bro, where the guns at? Did they get rid of the guns and all this shit? So that's what made them think that Jam is the one, or know that Jam is the one.
So Jam, okay, so Jam is in them call. Basically, what he just said, for y'all, let me break it. Do your homework on Mac Mula. I'm breaking it down, folks. Let's start there. But basically, what he just said was, OTF Jam called another OTF member and said, "Hey, bro, it's hot. Y'all got them guns out of the way that we used on that hit? Did y'all move everything around so we don't get arrested?" Whole time OTF Jam on the phone call in the room with the feds, and they record all of it, folks. So that's. Hold on, y'all, because y'all know I love putting y'all on to that easy money. CashKick.com is a free to use cash rewards marketplace that helps you save and grow your money. This is some of the simplest and easiest ways to make money right now. All you have to do is play mobile games on your phone, and you can earn up to $500 per deal. Now remember, I said CashKick.com is free to use, so they will never, ever, ever ask you to send them any type of money. Signing up is super easy. All you need is an email and a password. Once you sign up, all you have to do is download your first offer and start making money. Now your offers and reward amounts can change at any time. So that means you can download a game on your phone, play it for long enough, make $500 on one day, and the next day you can download a whole nother game, play it for long enough, make $300. Next day, same thing. This is some of the easiest money I can tell you about right now. And again, you can earn up to $500 per deal. So this is what I need you to do. Go to cashkick.com, make you an account, activate your account. Make sure you turn on allow tracking on your phone so that the app can actually track how much you're playing the game and earn you some of the easiest money you can make. Y'all can't say I ain't never did nothing for you. Skate.
Telling it. That's why they talking about he wearing wires and shit like
wires.
that or whatever.
Yeah.
But Jam people say he ain't wearing no wire. Once again, I'm saying that they saying he ain't wearing no wire.
Okay.
But we'll see soon.
But see, wearing a wire and a wiretap, two different things. Wearing a wire means, okay, y'all put a wire somewhere in my chain or my earring, or you know what I'm saying, or somewhere under my shirt or something, and I go around Lil Durk and I talk about whatever, and I kind of get him to incriminate himself on the wire. Me, it's still snitching though if I'm sitting in a fed's room and they tell me to call somebody and pretty much like incriminate them. That's
OTF
what
Boogie.
he just did.
He the one who came out, with it a minute ago and alerted Durk and told Durk, man, hey, look, bro, Jam on some bullshit.
Right.
And then when Jam got locked up, they suspicions came even more.
Right.
After Jam get locked up, Jam has really sent the threat. Like, I need to get out of here. It's hot.
Right.
You know, he probably was talking to people on the phone about the shit in
Right.
jail. Like, man, bro, I'm up in here. They trying to get me for Quando. Because the feds rolled down on the motherfuckers a long time ago to people.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So that's what happened, though. But OTF Boogie is the one who alerted Durk supposed to alerted Durk to the, you know, he called Jam, supposed to call his phone, man.
So like OTF Jam called OTF Boogie, and Boogie told Durk, like, hey, boy, I think Jam snitching, boy. My thing is, when did Durk find this out? Because the minute I found out about this information, gang, I would have left the country. He trying to leave the country at the same day when they trying to lock him up. You should have left a week ago.
I said we're gonna see the paperwork and we're gonna see if everything match up to what they saying about Jam and everybody else. But you heard it here first, man, about the Boogie shit, and it's real. Hey, we got Lil Durk though. We got Lil Durk because you know I'm a journalist, blog, whatever you want to call it, and I investigate and I do my homework on things, and I see if it's a possibility for a person like Lil Durk can he get out of this. And I told y'all that I only knew one case, but I remember this other case, man, and I know a couple of members that was on this case. It happened in 2020, that the 23 BDs was RICO. They was RICO indicted. They was RICO indicted on guns, drugs, fentanyl, money, scamming, all that type shit. And out of 23 of them, the main target, the main one, they had him on wire, on surveillance, and he beat the case, man. They had him on everything, bro.
Was it the feds, though, or was it the state? Was it the feds or was it the state? Because that's important, gang. That's important. I'm going to say it like this. I think it's a chance he can beat the case. I think it is a chance he can beat the case. It's two questions. How long is it going to take to beat the case? And does him beating the case mean that he don't go for life or death? He just spend 10, 20 years in there. You know what I mean? I don't think he's going to beat the case and just get off with no probation, no parole, no jail time. He's not going to come home next week and just be over straight. I don't think that, not even a little bit. You see what I'm saying? But at the same time, I think like Durk can't finesse his way out of this unless they have it 100%, like all the way down to the T, like he snitched on himself and they got that recorded. But at the same time, bro, y'all know how the feds work, bro. The feds don't come and lock nobody up unless they already got everything they need. You get what I'm saying? And it's really not on the feds to convict you. They want you to plea out. So what they gonna do, they gonna go in that back room and say, hey, bro, regardless of what the jury think, regardless of what the judge think, that don't matter right now. We know you did this. You know you did this. So is you going to let us go to trial and get sentenced to the death penalty, or is you going to go ahead and take these 34 years? Which one you going to do? I'll take the 34 years. I bet. Give him 34. He'll be home in 30. Send him on. He gone. That's how the feds play, bro. Like, so that's the reason why him and Young Thug is different, gang. Like, Thug came out, state case. Durk, fed case. I don't know how that's going to work.
Beat the case. His name is Sean Go. I'm going to put this video up in here. There so you can see it, and then I'm going to come back and talk.
Okay. It is, Judy. 3 weeks ago, federal authorities in Chicago unveiled their drug and gun case against the Black Disciples and the arrest of 23 street gang operatives, including, they said, the group's leader. Now, tonight, the I-Team has learned that one of the key targets in the investigation has been released after a judge dismissed his case. 48-year-old Shango Collier of Riverdale had been charged with supplying heroin and fentanyl to the gang and had been under FBI surveillance since last summer, according to charges announced by federal officials here in late July. Last Friday, Judge Young Kim found insufficient evidence to charge Collier. It was only a review of the records by the I-Team and confirmation from prosecutors and defense attorneys that the information
they got infrared like by the I-Team and confirmation from prosecutors. I'm scared of the feds, bro. You see, this look like a Call of Duty mission, gang. Can you imagine that being you in the car and they coming after you, gang? I'm terrified.
And defense attorneys that the information publicly surfaced. Our legal analyst and former federal prosecutor Gil Sofer tonight says dismissing charges after a probable cause hearing rarely happens.
The government was clearly displeased. I'm sure they were surprised. I will say this. The defendant who was released, Collier, was the supplier. in this drug deal or these drug transactions. They are typically harder to pin down.
Right.
They're not the ones on the front lines. They're not the ones selling the dope. They're not the ones collecting the cash.
Shango Collier is partial owner of this chicken restaurant.
He
Wings
behind
around
he behind the see, this is different though. See, I get what Trenches News trying to say. I get what SBI Trenches is trying to say right now, but at the same time, bro, this is drugs, bro. This ain't no bodies. I don't hear him talking about he was fighting no body. He fighting the drug case. And like he said, he was the supplier. How you gonna catch me as a supplier if I'm all my deals is in the backyard? Listen, I have a mentorship called the Mula membership where I'm going to teach you how to get rich with business, YouTube, crypto, stocks, financial literacy, credit, every single way. Now, I became a millionaire by the time I was 23 years old. I'm going to teach you step by step for only $50. Click the first link in the description right now and get added to my group chat where I'm going to give you one-on-one help to make sure you get rich in 2024. Click it right now. Stop tweaking because we got very, very, very limited spots and I don't want you to miss this bag. All my deals is in the back room, cut off. Nobody really sees me. I don't go outside. As long as I ain't riding no Ferraris and all this, I'm a supplier. It's hard to prove that I'm the supplier of all these people. It's easier to prove that I got drugs and I sold the drugs. You caught me selling them, whatever. This is a whole body. Even NBA YoungBoy, he beat the feds, but was he in there for a body that he supposed to have caught? Or a murder for hire that he supposed to have did? I don't think so, gang. So when it come to the feds and the murders, I don't know, bro.
On West 61st Street. According to sources familiar with the case, the decision by Judge Kim followed a several hours-long virtual hearing that focused on evidence the government claimed linked Collier to an expansive drug network, including the use of a nickname Go that federal agents said referred to Shango. He does have a previous criminal record, although Sofer says that usually wouldn't be taken into account during the probable cause stage of a court case. Collier did 21 years of a 45-year sentence for first-degree murder after the drive-by killing of a teenager here on Chicago's South Side in 1990. He was paroled in May of 2013. A spokesman for the U.S. Attorney in Chicago telling the I-Team that prosecutors disagreed with the decision in the Black Disciples case and objected to the dismissal of the charges against Shango Collier. The judge's action does not prohibit prosecutors from asking a federal grand jury to indict Collier on the very same charges. Something that
that's another thing. He did not beat that case. If the feds come and want to lock him up tomorrow, they can do that.
Legal analyst Gil Sofer.
To all the Lil Durk fans, man, out there, hey, this video might give you a little hope.
Barely.
If you ask me, man, I don't think nobody gonna be willing to, do life for another person, man. I know it all sound good with the gang stuff. But I don't think nobody gonna be willing to do that life in prison. I don't think California playing either.
Hell no.
It is.
That's another thing too. It's California too. That's where he fucked up at. He ain't playing in Chicago. He playing in California, gang. They play by a whole different rules. They don't play them rules, gang. The last place in the world I will commit a body is New York and California, gang. It's not happening. Sorry, I'm not doing it, folks. You gonna have to call, and I'm not doing no life for nobody else. You think so? You hire me for the body to go catch the body. I go catch the body. They lock me up. You think I'm finna go in here and do the rest of my life in prison? So what? So when I get out. I mean, not when I get out. So when I die, they say he kept it. He held it down. He kept it solid. Most people niggas ain't doing that, bro. It just sound good. It sound good. Oh yeah, we gang. We street niggas. We did well. Savage life. It sounds really good on bro grave until life get in front of you. Until you start thinking about, I will never ever see a park ever again. I will never go to the barbershop ever again. I will never walk down the street ever again. I will never play the PS5, the PS6 ever again. I'm never going to see my kids again. I'm never going to see my parents again. I'm not going to be able to go to my parents' funeral. I can't go to the club no more. I can't go to the restaurant no more. Forever. Not for the next 10 years, forever. Niggas is snitching their ass off, boy. Even if Durk didn't do it, everybody else who on that case is going to snitch on Lil Durk to get out. If y'all think that's not going to happen, bro, I don't know what to tell you, for you delusional.
Hey. If they going by the laws, policies, procedures, or however they going by, man, I mean, it's a chance, man.
No, it ain't.
But Shango,
he was
one of the rares that we seen, and he ended up walking out free. 23 other guys, you can go and look it up. They all the rest of the guys copped out. All the rest of the
they copped
BDs
out.
and all them, they took their time.
Right.
They took their time and they let him out in probable cause court.
Right.
But yeah, that's what I got on OTF Boogie, OTF Jam. That's the story. That's the story that's going on, man. That Jam was calling around. He called around the Boogie. And was trying to talk to Boogie about it. Boogie hung up on him.
Boogie hung
you know
up
what I'm saying?
on him.
When
Right,
he asked
as he
him,
should.
you know, about the shit that was involved. You know, he was calling people and they was hanging up on him. So now everybody across the internet, like a wire, all the jokes, everything. And this why I say, you know what I'm talking about, like, Jam must be in this shit. Because I know Jam. I know him. That's just like with Zoo and Bruh. Zoo had put him out there, and Bruh coming out even though he responded. Jam ain't said nothing, man. Hey, look, I don't care what jail you in, man.
Jam ain't said nothing.
Even Larry Hoover get one phone call out, bro.
You hear me?
A year. If that's what they getting. I don't know. I think it's a year, though. They get a phone call every year or some shit like that because we don't never hear about it, you know. And then I heard Larry Hoover Jr. say that he talked to his daddy every year, you know. But I know it's a phone somewhere. Well, motherfucker, this Lil Durk we talking about. This ain't Lil Kevin Arnold off the Wonder Years.
Right.
This
It's
ain't
Lil
Ted
Durk.
Bundy we talking about. This ain't Bart Simpson them, Nelson off the Simpsons. This is Lil Durk we talking about going down.
Yeah.
This is OTF DD.
Yeah.
OTF Boogie.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? They going down, real members.
Yeah.
He would have came out and at least said something on his name, bro. Like, man, y'all quit playing with me, bro. Y'all ain't got no evidence or none of that. Even though his family say that he wasn't wearing no white, try to hit me with that. Why they call you Trenches News out of everybody? Hey, look, if you know they people, bro, I know most of these guys people. Reese, Vernie, like all the Moda, Skinny, like I know they whole families. T-Roy's, ODs, fucking, I know they whole family, man.
Right.
So, of course, if I'm on the internet and they see me reporting, you think they just gonna let me report about some shit and not have they input if they know me? I ain't gonna say their names or get them up, but yeah, that's why they hit me up. But y'all get in the comments and let me know what y'all think.
Y'all heard what I think. From the grade, I think he's cooked. His ass better start taking plea deals on bro.